Okay, guys, so this is my final project for our planning and assessment class, and I chose to do my mini unit over survival skills for first graders. I've included all of our other TEKs for math, science, language, history, and I've included a little bit of music ones as well, which you'll see incorporated in the actual lesson plans that I've submitted. With this, I have my three little buddies. This is Connor. He is going to be in first grade this year. This is Ryland and Evan. They're a little bit older, but I don't have any little first graders running around, so I had to make do with my resources. So my survival skills lesson, it's going to help teach students what they will know in case of an emergency, when they need to call 911, how serious the offense has to be for them to call 911, teaching them that we don't call 911 over a paper cut. We don't call 911 if our mom and dad are present. We go get them and let them call 911. Certain things that are worse and other things that are minor and what we can do when they're minor and who we can get in case that happens. I've incorporated things such as getting lost in a store, what the child will do. In school, we teach the kids as teachers what to do in case of a fire drill. We teach them to stop, drop, and roll. We teach them if there's ever a tornado to hide under your desk. There's certain color bells or certain color emergencies that we have, red, yellow, green, and on some of those we lock ourselves in a classroom if there's an intruder in the school, or maybe there's a fire drill that come over the speakers and the children have to evacuate the school, and we have to teach them these procedures and the effective way to do them so they know as they get older they can be more independent in these. But when they're Connor's age, they have to be guided, and that's our job as teachers to do that and make sure they can do that effectively. Other things such as stranger danger. In my lesson plans, I'm going to incorporate some type of video over stranger danger. It would be awesome if one of my students' parents were police officers or firemen. Maybe I can incorporate them to come speak to the class about what they do and what their job is and how they help people. We see just last week, 4 firefighters lost their lives helping other people and saving them. And that's something that we need to teach children from a young age, that being a police officer and a firefighter and other things are very reputable careers, and that's really cool for them to know and to look up to and have them realize how serious their jobs are. If there was a fire at home and school, stop, drop, and roll. And I'm also incorporating some of the past, present, and future techniques. I'm going to incorporate how they can start a timeline, like how they can chronological their events as to if I ask them, hey Connor, if there's a fire, what are you supposed to do? I want them to be able to describe to me in order what they are supposed to do and be able to tell me correctly. By the time they get Ryland and Evan's age, they should be able to do that without problem. They should be able to tell anybody. They should know stranger danger, who to talk to, and what's going on when something's happening. As far as that goes, I would start out my unit with first graders. I picked a book that was called If I Call 911 or something like that, and it's about a little girl who learns to call 911 and how she wants to call them even when she shouldn't. And then throughout the book, it goes into the end when there really is an emergency that she has to call 911 for, and it teaches the children how there's a minor emergency and there's a major emergency. So I've got my three little pupils here, and we're going to try to talk to them and ask them questions that I would ask my class to spark discussion. These are questions that I could build off of. I could scaffold other assignments off of, which are incorporated in all my lesson plans, because all of this is one unit, but obviously I have to build off of it as a teacher and match my TEKs to it, and that's what I've actually done on the lesson plans. But just to sum it up a little bit, I would kind of go into the discussion asking Connor, what is your name? First and last name.
Connor Wayne Araneva.
Where are you from?
Texas.
If there was an emergency, who are you supposed to call?
911.
What if it's just a minor emergency? Do we call 911 because the Play-Doh is purple?
No.
No. What do we call 911 for?
If only there's an emergency.
Talk up a little bit.
If only there's an emergency.
Like a major emergency, right? Who do we talk to in a store if we lose our mom?
Someone who works there.
Right? We don't talk to just some random person, right? What if we need to call mom? Are you going to be able to tell the person who works in Walmart that your mom's name and your mom's phone number? You are? What's your mom's name?
Sheila.
Sheila what?
Ebro.
What's your mom's phone number so we can call her and let her know that we have your son?
832-414-3030.
So these are things that I would send home as assignments for the student to discuss with his parents. Phone numbers, emails, addresses. It's more likely we might need to email these days. So little things that require the student to be able to tell the police officer, or firefighter, or a teacher, anybody working at Walmart that, hey, I know my mom's information. Let me help you so you can help me. Same thing with the older kids. What would you do? Don't make me laugh. What would you do in an emergency if there was a fire here at your house?
Scream.
You'd scream. What if nobody was answering you?
I would jump out a window.
Scoot this way. What if you couldn't get out the window? How would you be able to see your window to get out? What if the smoke was just all around you and just too thick?
I'd hit the wall top of the window.
What if you were in Walmart and your mom never answers the cell phone? So do you know your dad's phone number in case you need to get a hold of him? What's his number?
281-932-0499.
What about, if there was someone trying to take you out of Walmart, they tried to throw you in the back of their van, what would you do?
Get
Get
go.
this way.
If we were already in the parking lot?
Yeah. Would you,
I'll-
what would
I'll
you do?
just-
I would try and fight them off.
You would fight them off? What would you do?
I would kick him.
Cough a little bit? It's okay.
See, a lot is a good
Cough it up. You're okay.
I would kick and scream.
You would kick and scream? What if nobody was around?
I would kick him harder.
You would kick them harder and try to run away, huh? Who would
Yeah.
you go for help? Would you try to run away from the store or back to the store or what?
Well, I would try to find my mom's car.
You try to find your mom's car?
Yes.
Would you just go stand by it?
No.
No?
I would get in the car and lock it
You would.
until they got away.
Okay. Evan, what would you do if your school came over the announcements and said, we're in an emergency, we're in lockdown, don't leave your location, and you're in the bathroom? What would you do?
Seeing how much Cornet, I would lock the door and get in the stall.
Bathrooms don't have doors.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Bathrooms don't have. Do bathrooms have doors at your schools?
Yes.
The bathroom that you go in has a door.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them do? Are you talking about the stall door?
It's called stalls.
No. I'm
No,
talking about this bathroom.
just a regular bathroom. Okay. What? In Crosby, we don't have doors on our bathroom. So what would you do? Would you try to run? Would you go to the nearest class? What would you do?
Try to follow my
Go to their
classmates
class,
and
tell
do
them I was
what
student.
the teacher said.
Hope they let me in. If not, I'd run
You would
to the
run?
next
I
bathroom
would.
and hope it has a door.
I'd just stay there because I would sacrifice myself because I
Scoot
wouldn't
over.
want him to open their door and he run up and be like,
Yeah.
come here.
Him attack you, right?
I'd kick him where it hurts.
If that fire back there was a real one, we would just really run.
We would run really fast if there was a fire.
Yeah, like that one.
Do you know anybody else's number besides your mom's?
Not us.
You know Nana's? Who is Nana?
My grandma.
That's your grandma? What's
Yes.
Nana's phone number?
283.
283?
283 414 1211946.
Oh no.
Baby, that was too many numbers for a phone number.
And
Let's try Nana's phone number. How about 832?
832. No, that ain't.
That's not it. How
Oh,
about 281? 421?
No.
Yeah.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
It sure is. You're going to get the
No.
wrong person if someone calls your Nana.
Fine.
My Nana's number is 1946.
That's my Nana's number.
Not mine.
And he
Not
is
yours?
your Nana's
You
number.
only have one Nana, so. Okay, so it's just little things like that that obviously you see most kids, if they know a number, they only know one. So it's essential that we teach them little stuff to do and not have them not know anything, because they need to know what happens in an emergency, and that's our job as a teacher, is to be able to incorporate some of these, and that's why we have these TEKs here to guide us into some of this stuff. Other things that I found that were really cool were, I found the little song that goes to If You're Happy and You Know It. And the boys might not sing it all. They're probably going to giggle. But I have asked them to sing it, and I wrote it down for them. So we're going to see if they'll sing it for us. Okay, you ready? Okay, let's start singing it. If you're feeling all alone, tell an adult. If you're feeling all alone, tell an adult. If you're feeling all alone, tell a person who is grown. If you're feeling all alone, tell an adult. Okay, our next part is, if there's danger out there brewing, call your mom. If there's danger out there brewing, call your mom. If there's danger out there brewing, then what should you be doing? If there's danger out there brewing, call your mom. If emergencies happen, pick up the phone. If emergencies happen, pick up the phone. If emergencies happen, then get your fingers tapping. If emergencies happen, pick up the phone. So, cute little song. It would go good with 21st graders in your class. It would probably be a disaster, but I still love it. I think it would be awesome. And excuse them, they're boys, and this is the first time they've actually been in one of my videos, so they're a little giggly. Anyway, so ways I could incorporate my TEKs. I've incorporated into a language arts assessment by spelling words. Spelling words such as mom, dad, help, fire, desk, and ice. Some of these Connor already knows. How do you spell mom?
M-O-M.
How do you spell dad?
D-A-D.
Can you spell help? Try.
H-E-L-P.
Good job. That's perfect. That's how you spell help.
Oh.
How did you know how to spell that?
I sounded it out.
You sounded it out?
Yes.
So as a first grader, they already have some of those sounds developed, and they can build off these, and that's where some of the other words come in as well. For math, I have added in recording observations and ordering events in order. So this would go back to what we talked about at the beginning of the lesson about how they can tell me what to do in a fire. Stop, drop, and roll, not roll, drop, and stop. It's like they have to know how to do it in the correct chronological order so they know. Science, I chose using predictions and problem solving. So problem solving such as knowing what to do in Walmart in case there is an emergency stuff. Knowing how to find your mom. Knowing how to call your nana or your mom or anybody. Your teacher, your police officer, 911, stop. Social studies, I've incorporated past, present, and future. We can talk about what happened in the student's past. Maybe one of these students has already had their fire burned down. And seriously lost everything they've had, and other kids might have never gone through anything. So it's just stuff like that has kind of sparked discussion and lost things. So the rest of it's in my lesson plans, and hopefully my IOs are good, my assessments are good, and look forward to hear what you have to say about it.